We are live on the ECSTACY Show, Ewo Fache TV, so you can join the feed, Ewo Facebook, Fache TV, na enen komo, and I say, Nijuma Yedino, also what's me, Edo Ajinibi. Like I said before we went for the commercial break, say, and then QUAZZ, and apart from say, ye were big man be Ewo Yenten, any pa, which me who say, Ojina the field of profession, na or Yene Juma, which me who say, talent no Ewo, aside the talent. Wasanso esuadie Ghana hadie obia enimuno esan yuma pa or ye awards nso waji bebre na ena ahihye ni botom. Apart from Ghana hanso worldwide meche edom na nkasa nso enim nipa kro na me nkasa bebre entuatua waso ba bia wo bia wadaroma eni die kwanso na waboa me ama yabo yensem ede ya welcome.
Wait, nothing do my shoulder.
If you
the dancers would give me the accolade, make my
You're welcome to the ECSTACY Show. God bless.
Good to be here. We're so alive to be here. Seriously, you guys are looking super ravishing.
Thank you.
Now, for once, I thought today was some red carpet session or some Grammy or some BET. You guys are kicking with the swag and all that.
Are you flattering us?
Come on.
Don't do that.
Come on. Lucky me. I'm being flanked by amazing themselves. Good to be here.
And I can't even talk again.
Oh, come on.
Our words are stuck in our mouth.
Portfolio with the words, with the vibe.
Okay.
Yes, it's the MC portfolio. And everything come on. Me sure pass it. Wunimuno. What's in ka? Ewu media na so. The new pa all year. When it comes to the MC job, the hype man duties. Utimi who se brano or Bwejuma, and I am pretty sure say winning from that angle. And ye nene babe chuchin komo, a jume ya wafa to the husi, ye baby did the home komoka cry, intimate so in chim TV no FM free fache, and ye entina till we are done with today's episode because Ebiana people, some of you, some of us are aspiring to be like him. Obi or how funny say you're role model. Ne Jenny no estate saying, and you're my ben crana. You know, a lot and na yebeka wasem on the ECSTACY Show. Inti yeshase na ya bono tofa ententem edia mo ene no yenkoma ye ba bedie no center on the role of an MC in an event. The role of an MC in an event. Say MCB ebeje microphone na odi program bi anima. Edi ene die ene sefata se sa nipa no oye. The role of an MC in an event, and I say of an event. That is the topic we are about to discuss right here on the ECSTACY Show. QUAZZ, before we start with the question, what do you have to say to portfolio?
Oh, I'm just so happy to sit with him up, like see him up in person. I always watch him on TV, but I'm so happy to sit next to him, talk to him and talk about educative things concerning his profession. Me myself, I need to be educated concerning the MC.
You guys are perfect material for my career path. You guys, when I watch you, anyway, I'll take an autograph before I exit here, right?
Okay.
But you guys are perfect material. Anytime I watch you, I feel like, you guys should make it a thing. You guys should really, take it as a career and pursue it because you guys speak impeccable grammar. Your personality appeal is on point. You guys are so relatable. You guys are really endearing. So I feel you have to walk my path too. I'm feeling lonely at the top.
It does.
Lonely at the top?
Oh, yeah.
Lonely.
Explain with.
Well, you see, I think it's about that time we had a culture that is birthing a lot more people. It can't always be portfolio. Sometimes it gets tiring and boring.
Yeah.
I've even won myself enemies over that, like board meetings, portfolio. And why is it always in? The sky is too big for everyone to shine.
Right.
So I think we also, it's about that time we also changed the narrative that personally, I'm on a tangent to reshape some narrative about Ashanti region.
Okay.
That is the reason why I've had the juiciest offers to relocate to the capital, but I'm insisting on staying here. Masheda, because my perception narrative. And I see beautiful people who are amazing material. You bet me push it along and all that. So I think in the course of our discourse, I'll talk about a masterclass that
won't be bad.
That won't be bad, yeah.
Masterclass. I know people in my DMs being flooded every now and then. Oh, I want to be like this, and so I'm going to say.
Okay,
people.
so
Yeah.
before
Right.
anybody gets into the master class, the very first question anybody will ask is, what is the duty, what is the role of an MC in any event?
But don't
First
you
things
think
first.
you should tell us his name before we delve into the questions that we have for him?
I think we've mentioned it. Okay, well, you've used his
They
stage name.
portfolio, no.
Portfolio.
Well, I'm
Omubehuru.
but then
Say.
me cry. We didn't. But all the same, I'm David the J from Pong.
So of all names, portfolio.
Yes, that has a mystery to it.
Okay.
I feel that entertainment actually stole the passion.
Okay.
I was born a student politician. From
You
the
look
ver-
like one actually.
How?
Did anybody tell you even look like David Prince Osei?
Well, I think
Yes,
it comes
most of the
here
time.
once in a while. Yeah, once in a
he
while.
does.
So I've been into student politics. I love to speak. I think it's something that what's the balance we speak over here?
Both.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that I'm blessed from a family. I think so. Me a very naturally it comes to us as added advantage because my dad is a public speaker. You know, he's a congregational head, and so one thing is basic. After so we pursue education, you are either becoming an associate president, a school prefect, or it was normal in our household.
Wow.
So you see my brothers going to school from the basic level through to wherever they be on Bekobia. I mean, and so we were blessed with, I don't know if you call it favor, but we were blessed that we become the signage of all anywhere we step in. Like, those step in, baby. I
That's
know
favor.
Favor.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
think
that
so.
is how it graced the MC career is graced with such
Right,
presence.
I think favor. I always owe it. I feel that my dad factor also is the reason why maybe I'm being commended to be outstanding one way or the other because it's beyond the work. Sometimes I'm like, yo, this person deserves to be there. Why is my name being mentioned? I know there's a spiritual factor to it. The favor.
Okay, so let's go into the main question.
Right. So portfolio. So having become the school prefect in my business.
No, not about you. I'm talking about the main question.
That she asked.
The role of an MC,
MC
in
in an
any
event.
event.
Okay, I thought you asked what portfolio.
Now and I'll ask it backstage
That's
for
fine.
my personal use.
That's fine.
What are you using it for? Be careful.
Oh, but then in a microsecond, it's because I went over to my secondary school. I mean, and then I'm Konongo Duma Senior High School. Shout out to you. Yeah, of
Various
course.
people.
So I went there, and there is a portfolio in the executive board that allows freshers to be enrolled in the board. Though you are not a senior, but they see a potential of you becoming an NSAS president, and you are groomed from the scratch. So I entered campus, and the NSAS president saw me like, you know, you are not
Started
sleeping in the
grooming
dormitory.
you.
Come, let's groom. And that office is called Executive Without Portfolio. Without. Now, once you student, oh, Charlie, yeah, portfolio, a class or portfolio.
Oh,
and
yo,
that's,
I get it.
Yes,
I get
from
it. Executive without portfolio.
portfolio, but it was my month for, and then it stuck with me, and I adapted it as a brand name or so.
Beautiful.
Right.
That's nice.
So
So back to the
now
question.
Yeah, role of an MC. Interestingly, the role evolves from era upon era. Initially, let me talk about a retrospective look into Satamana MC, you know. Not the whole idea said, and Kofobi Asia, Sebi, Edu Baby Krana, any counting, any counting MC. We thought say it was all about the entertainment and Kofoe board and one
The
So
humor.
I grew up to an era where you have to be humorous to become an MC.
Right.
And then the basic one is someone seeing to the transitioning of the items in an event or a function. And also someone who also, in a way, make it make sense because like every event has a theme, right? You have a theme and purpose of every event, but the onus rests on you, the MC, to bring life or a sense, make it make sense. Because if the event it's a corporate event, you make it make sense. So you amass the ideas of the planner, your clients, and make the event make sense. So it's about just coordinating and being a master of ceremony, basically.
But I ask, why is it so important for?
Yeah. As
You
an
to
MC
get
is so
time.
important. Sometimes
Yeah.
the event can be planned and they're like, so who's going to be the MC? No, I don't want this person. I want this person. Like, why is it so important?
To get an answer
I'm
for
glad
an
that
event.
we are even having this conversation. Like first, when you see the event architecture, when people are drawing their events, MCs are afterthoughts.
Right.
And son of a barber dream.
Oh, well, we ain't event near there. They go a microsecond before, like some few minutes before. Hey, why not? But moving forward, I'm glad that civilization and education are more decoration. So this time around, we are even the main item on the event architecture before because now it has grown beyond just having anybody speak. You are going to sell an experience.
Okay.
That is beyond the regular because anybody at all can be an MC. No, if I guide you right now, you can host TGMA. by just going by the rigid skeletal format. Introduce the next person.
Okay.
That is the basic.
So run an order.
That is the basic one that underlines the whole principle. But moving forward, the space has become very competitive. What makes you stand apart? It's a market space. It's competitive. So moving forward, you have to add.
What do you do extra?
Yes, you have to elevate beyond the skeletal one of bulleted opening prayer.
Chairman's speech.
Everyone can do it, but that does not
Make you
scream professionalism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now people want to come to the event and they don't even care about the food. People come to the event, they don't even care about whether yes, the deco, they will talk about it but then the tail end of it is experience. And so now MCs have moved beyond just following some drafted scripts to creating an experience and understanding the event and making it materialize. And that is where it also set apart MCs in various forms. Some are cut for certain niche. So we have niche MCs, and we have versatile MCs, and we have MCs by improvisation. You can improvise. Charlie, on your professional MC, but at the call of the moment, at least to save the event, but not put it. But the niche MCs, right? I'm blessed to be part of the few MCs in West Africa that has the grace of getting along with a very prim and proper kind of event and guest audience, and also do it along with the Gen Zs as well. I think I'm glad that was evident in the award nominee as the best MC Hype Man of the Year in Ghana.
Okay.
Right? Currently reigning MC Hype Man of the Year, and I did it in Ashanti region. Like
Wonderful.
I've
right
witnessed wonderful.
Right.
And it was so
I'm
lively and
flattered.
exciting.
Can you
Can I
run me on that? That's fine. But then she says, so in this competitive market, identify your strength so that you can be the best MC, but not appropriate for a particular type of event. So you go and make a clown out of yourself and it will ruin your career. So identify your strength. I am blessed to have, you say school Yakobi Kakra, Nitimika Sakakra. And you see sometimes your tonation, so that the difference between best and appropriate. You might not be appropriate for siding because it be out there, but concerts. Last year concert, you can do it. But when you go to the corporate world, the language is different.
It's different.
Your body language. I'm looking so cool and casual because I am intentional about the kind of show that I'm coming.
Yeah.
If I was going on the morning show, I have to be intentional about my outfits.
That's true.
What I say too. But people are classified sometimes. How are we intentional about the show near that? So either you learn through the process or you identify your niche. Me, if you call me and you want to say, Charlie, you're PMC and you want to say, me for some more, I'm not humorous. You see, so identify your niche and know how to. So every niche has its own body language, the choice of words. Sometimes you might even be ideal for a particular type of event, but it's not your field. If I'm going to do MC for maybe a tax company or more end of year parties, I have to call someone who's into tax. What are some of the technologies you use in the tax system? This has got nothing to do with grammar.
Okay.
At this point, it's not about your grammar, it's not about your composure. When you are speaking, we should see that it's relatable to the kind of people you are. And I think that is what a lot are missing.
I'm missing
the
out.
prep before the show, knowing that, is this my ideal clientele? Am I able to deliver? Else, Ubejis can know I can make a mess and your career will die. So a lot more goes into that.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
very
thank you so much for this education.
Right.
So, what are the various kind of events? And is it every event that needs an MC?
The only threat to our career path is now AI. Because,
which one is the AI?
I mean, this
What
artificial. Now,
I
even
get it, I know,
DJs are being competed out of the market. People do selection. It's that crazy. That is why you have to add value as
Add
an
value
MC.
to yourself.
Beyond the expertise in the job, what do you bring? Currently, I'm blessed that I'm not even booked because I'm doing anything extraordinary. We have this young chap, and what they are bringing on board means
have
me
no
no
idea.
But it's because beyond the MC, I've invested in a certain image. So this time, I'm trying to meet me, and yes, me person will name buy a picture muntia.
But what has AI got to do? Why is AI a threat?
People can just it's just a sit down.
Okay.
A sit-down event. All you do, you can record. Okay, at this moment, let's do this. Even corporate institutions are not doing pre-recorded.
Yeah, they do voice of God.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. We have been out-competed. It's that crazy that it's a major threat. Even DJs are now suffering the fate of AI because you become. So that's why they bring something beyond the expertise. Grow your image beyond the circle of MCs. What other factors? So the reason why I'm very intentional about fraternizing with the media is because it creates a certain image.
Yeah.
I've had testimonies where someone booked me to be an MC, and for the branding edition. Now the subsequent edition, they were going for sponsorship because they needed me to create a face for them. When they're going for sponsorship, until they got to know who was the MC of the award show, they relegated it to the background and said, now I was really until they didn't that. No, portfolio plan MC. And then. So it's not about what I'm bringing to the table as a then who sent me a perfect MC, but I've built an elevated brand beyond that. And that is your image. So a lot more. So that is what I'm saying. What the market segmentation, now we identify baby your strength, but you have your baby offer me, I recommend someone.
Okay.
Yeah, I recommend someone. This person's stuff. I wouldn't force to invade there and make a mess out of myself. I get it. Yes. So,
you've spoken so well now.
What type of event? Sorry for cutting you. What type of event typically needs an MC?
Any event where the crowd is mammoth. Events where somebody needs to be instructed. So we are lucky that now my kind of nature of event, you always have standby ushers. I've outgrown that space where you have to double as an usher. Maybe at your table one, I'm blessed that I've outgrown that because I'm appeal to. You see, but at that point in time, your client wants the event a certain way. If you listen to the family people, you ruin the event for them.
Yeah.
But I'm blessed that now I'm attracted to the kind of event where everything is figured out. You have ushers who are regulating and moderating everything and all that. But back in the days, anywhere, any space that requires some intensive leveling of programming. Of course, sometimes it's just a sit down. So it depends on the theme and the purpose of the event. I get in it. But whereas mammoth crowd are gathered or people are gathered and they need to listen to someone for them to, you need an MC.
Feel engaged.
Now, so tell us, MC, how do you prepare for an event?
Oh.
Your preparation.
Well, so when you contact me or my manager, I'm very intentional about the region.
Okay.
The region, because regional dynamics play along.
Okay.
Obeko baby, uko jina ho say you have insulted the guest.
Oh, who jina ho say?
Obeko baby, maybe I'll buy then maybe you have maybe I watch it. It's an offense to
them.
Yeah. So there's a lot of thorough and background search that you need to do. What my client with, what is the type of clientele? Who is this expecting? I have more regional dynamics to say. If me can't sing there, do they feel insulted? Because they do how they can't sing it's okay. But you don't translate it to them.
Yeah,
then also I look at
so the region one.
Yes, I mean where the location.
Yeah.
The geographics, yes. Let me say geographics. Then we also talking about the type of event. The type of event informs your. That's what I'm saying. Dressing too, you can dress perfectly, luxuriously, but not
appropriate. Yeah.
Sebi, do you have any telecommunication network?
No.
So imagine you walk to Zara. What to perfume near there? The empty and from now I share red, a touch of red. You there,
right.
No, you have not offended anyone, but there are unspoken rules. You will have to, because that comes because some of these senses don't prep. But being intentional about the program is the sole reason why you build a lasting relationship. There are people I've worked with for 9 years. Because I know how to speak their language. I know how to carry myself to fit into their mission. Into no matter how expensive or appropriate you dress, you go and it's off. Though they might let you slide, but maybe a subsequent affect too. Then also the location, the venue. Okay. It also influences our rate card.
How?
Oh, hey, what's me Kempinski? Yeah,
what were you thinking alike? Because my mind also did Kempinski.
Hey, what Kempinski? Now, what about the catcher? Me said, no, the reason why you think
but with you the MC, he or she is the one paying it.
If you don't, I'm trying to so that is the narrative I wanted to change when I came into this business.
Okay.
That we are able to stand up with a very juicy bargaining power. Else, no, because hey, why?
But people think talking is right.
Yes.
Get it.
Because the Ghanaian have been trained to put premium on only tangibles. We don't know how to place value on services.
Yeah.
But services are expensive. And everything you do, if you don't place a price tag on it, people will not value you. And anything you take serious, it takes you serious.
Takes you serious.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. If you approach me for an event, the kind of document I'm sending you this. When I'm coming along with this, that. Nipa no won't be that. Hey,
You know, like, yeah, but Obi Frost portfolio, I want you to be an MC for my wedding. And you're like, you are sending me what? What are you
yeah, a
sending
PDF
me?
document. It's called rate card design. So the PDF
Hey,
document
Jesus.
is the PDF document. Either my manager sends you, or sometimes I let clients that I feel say, oh, me no money relationship deal with me because you come manager how they are. So I send you a PDF. The rate card design is to tell me, okay, these are my rules. You are paying me a 40% upfront to secure your date. It's in there. To secure your date, so that if you change your mind, I don't lose. Because remember, if you secure my date, I would have to demystify every other detail.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? 2, I'm coming along with my personal DJ. If you have heard about me, and you want me to be, this is why I'm portfolio, this and this. So provide this for me. If I'm coming, I want to come with my DJ. And even if I want my sound a certain way. It's either I recommend you say, please, if you can go for this particular sound, because my output is because I'm not going to mess my brand because you want me. I'm very intentional about it. One event can swallow you, can just ruin you.
Yeah.
So I'm very intentional. It's not about you only. I have to also be careful about
Take the brand.
So telling my DJ, I want this DJ, but if you are using this other DJ, bring him. Let me also make some research about him to know that okay, I'm comfortable to work with this person, this and that. For the 3 days before the event, this. Tell all your troublesome family members to allow me to do my job. It's all part.
Do you say that?
Yes, I do that. Because
Don't people get offended?
No, I have done it over the years. So sometimes I can advise, oh, yeah, no, buy, say, near promise, about him, oh, boy, oh, dear, she. Whoa, now be delay event. I tell the bride, so please be honest with me, so that, so I say a dinner, make me a event beyond a panel. And also will say a broad daylight, I mean, but if you then there's a penalty clause to it. If the time you have stipulated surpasses, you have also denied someone so sometimes I have backup guys. Last time I saw one of my proteges come here, Texas, amazing guy. Shout out to you, my boss. Sometimes Charlie, and confounded delay me starting mommy backup. So because some, so there's a lot of things. Then it also brings professionalism to the job.
No. I don't get it. Say, obi book you. Now, what would the backup boy say? Omonko starting now.
Yes.
Is it a person that I paid?
Yes.
Right?
So that is it. Some of the challenges of a human. Sometimes you be in a bad
any
mood.
panel better because I know say portfolio is coming.
There's the one coming. Why is Texas the one
divorce neighbor?
Right? So then say there's occupational hazard to a maybe. Sometimes you are in the bad books of client because of some of these, but the assurance, if I remember, be take you over. That is the situation. First, I used to lie. Maybe I trafficked. But yes, sometimes these are some of the ungodly tactics that you use and all that is part of the God forgive us. But anyway, it's part of a human. It's only lies, But
so these are some of the things that you do to ensure the program runs on time.
Yeah, runs on time and all that. So I mean, with the record, it's just trying to beef up the industry. Said just a bookie artist. We are also performers.
Sure.
That is what people don't know. If I get to the artist, let me away from wedding. If I get to the concert, I'm holding the crowd for God knows how long before the artist come and take his 100,000 Ghana cedis in 30 minutes. In 100. That can be me. So you give me my word. Major, but it's process.
I love that.
No.
Give me my word.
No, major.
Major.
Major. Because, I'm holding the crowd. You can't just pay. That is why I'm saying there are levels to it. If you are there, sometimes don't, in the name of running too overpriced.
Yeah.
At the point in time when you say what drew and you can call the shot, you will know.
Okay.
Your intuition will tell you, your conviction says that, I've invested so much to know that make me I collect 20K, 15K, they will pay. What they say. But you know that you have not added that value that make it worth it. And in the name of branding, you overpriced, will become a deal rough. So let's allow yourself, go through the process, elevate, add value, build capacity, and that point where you are ready. I have provided free services for people.
God knows how long.
I remember that's why it's part of the investment too.
Yeah.
I've gone to shows that I'm not being paid. But I carry myself like, Charlie, then pay me like 5,000 B. That was the growth process, building to a time that now I can call the shot. So it's process.
Now you said, you hold the crowd even before the performance come. Now maybe say, how do you do it? Crowd, how do you hold them?
So identify. That's what I'm saying. Say you have to do background check before you jump on every stage.
Okay, the people coming.
Gen Zs, Are they Gen Zs? No. Are they Gen Zs in Accra, Ashanti region? No, Ashanti region for they get along with the Asaka music.
Okay.
I'm a Asaka pa. Me call ever. No, Charlie, DJ. I go them and I say usually these people to say they are people. You target energy. Meaning wordings. When I just watch and scrutinize the bridal train and see that bubbly bridesmaid. Charlie, when I'm making me energy, I go, because I'm patrol. It looks like the bridal train. I'm a dog crowd, but me patrol. Infest them with your energy. So identify your crowd and know you also have to be musical. If you want to be a hype man, which is another integral part of the MC in the new revolution. So that time I'm playing a performative MC role as a hype man. I have to be musical, be intentional about the youth culture, know what is going on, know the current songs. Sometimes it's not even just knowing the current songs can even save you.
What's the difference between MC and hype man?
So it's performative. It depends on what you're doing at that point in time.
Okay.
So the prim and proper event where you have to follow a laid down procedure where people
you wouldn't be a hype
bougie, guest kind of So you are just regulating and moderating things, and you are more reserved, calm, laid back, and you are employing all the grammar on the posture and the composure and the steez. But a hype man,
everything goes.
No formula.
Sometimes I have felt comfortable being a hype man because when I get into the mood, I can undress.
Because sometimes I see you dancing.
Yeah, I can undress my top. I can undress my top.
Doesn't it mar your brand?
So that is where sometimes it comes. It depends on what I'm doing. So now that is where management also comes in. When you have people, they coach you. Charlie, they say, baby, all during the so growth also prunes.
Some things out.
Now sometimes I am who say your weddings only bride no any bridesmaids no I say the same as but I ask say and when I saying you go to them and learn together and how do you do it?
So that is what I'm saying, say you just can't be the best MC. So that sometimes there's a difference between the best things and the most important things.
Okay.
So what is the icing on the event?
Okay.
That's when you see a portfolio event. Because other MCs, you watch other MCs as well. Why are you asking me this question? Because I'm intentional about adding another
when I'm sure that who say when they the same as
So that is why sometimes I recommend my DJ. If I blink my eye, the DJ knows what to do at that point in time.
Oh.
So if I can be jamming them, then all of a sudden you see me squat. If I squat, my DJ knows what the squatting means. So, but that is why sometimes compatibility of the DJ and MC also work. So it becomes difficult when they have. However, I'm still able to coach them to know. Charlie, know what to do. Yes, body language.
Very
my DJ has always the new one so because anytime I can switch, and sometimes that's why you need a professional DJ.
Okay.
Anytime. So sometimes my schedule choreography be. Every I see them and share no. Time now me say but they do on that mood no. I'm not in the mood since no. Or no the best they me mood and say no. Unya started picking mood where they every am here but me the woman Ebefa vibe nebefa and I'm intentional because, and I know what excites people. That's why I'm saying you have to be musical. If you want to drive along with the culture. Know the kind of dance that appeals to people. I mean, I mean, these are dances that are so you know say no, this can really take care of the fancy of people.
Yeah.
So Charlie, say hit a bema and I say
okay.
Then you pick the signal and say we are moving into a choreographic segment.
Moment.
Then we do it. Some mostly unrehearsed, some may rehearse, but sometimes some of the bridesmaids are rude. There's always that rigid person who doesn't want to dance a whole hammer. But then on the spots, when you cook a magic, they're able to. Yeah, so it comes because of consistency.
Now, communication skill is so essential for an effective MC.
Okay, so so like it depends. If an age bracket also comes in, say me company informer. My dad, like I'm saying, it's also stemming from my background and orientation. Me no penny send be can. Me name say nkofo we the language no motiti. Ebia eyina yema eyibia ukojina mpanyimfo no e dey abetimi afo. Oh nananom we dey mabotofo na e dey mpabo akesi ahime. Choice of words. Sometimes if it makes you feel Charlie this is not cool, but to them mpanyimfo you are speaking the language.
It's very cool, yeah.
Abotofo na e dey mpabo akesi ahime e wo mpanyimfo enu. Se BBC na se BBC. Then you speak the language. Sometimes, obetimi aka say, me di jumedie ho chiame. And also me di jumedie. Na penima no, ye di juma. What you say? Me di juma no. Ho chiame. Nka say me. Then you correct no say. Then your body language. It's also communication.
All right.
You don't stand in front of seasoned people and
I say, that
like when I guy, like, hey, oh more there, oh him for him to say, oh there, we a cool kid, don't know crack science. You don't speak science. Too certain. It's all part of the communication. So your gestures also communicate. It is a loud silence.
Okay.
Your gestures, how you carry yourself. So knowing the composure, sometimes you appeal to certain people, be on their level. Sometimes see the obey and say, how about cry mic? Crash shows. So that is what I'm saying. The communication varies in dialect. No, it's okay. Me call was from at least omuni say me nya house then but
at least a little.
Happily it will get me the attention for me to deliver. Some of these tactics you need a whole master class to know say
master class in there it needs to come on and for be brave mesua dey won na maybe say bia oh yeah MC job no na impromptus be happen. How do you handle it as an MC?
That is why you have to also do your check and bond with, be part of the preparation process. So that only people are or a part of organizing one in a bonding. Charlie, it be a more problem with you. Me now stage chat, me some kind of there was a time I was indisposed. I just Charlie, my question I'm a breath. Me need to yes into most me for ma. As a coordinator, I'm sure PBB occupy time and I mean call reviving bra. Okay. But if you don't have any prep prior to the show now, you don't bond with people where you can designate say, well, so Charlie, I do your feeling for me. Mm-hmm. So be part of the preparation process. Yeah, some of them you have no control over them. Mm-hmm. People pass out in the course of the show. People all of a sudden who have no bad news.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, you are there, no bad news.
Okay, so talking about bad news, right? If you're an MC, let me speak English while you make a mistake. Right. If you're an MC, and you are what? First question: what is the effect of a poor MC on an event? Before I come, because if the MC is poor, when he hears a bad news, he will not know how he will manage himself. In fact, you let the entire universe know that he has bad news.
This thing you can't categorically state it until you have done it over the years to perfect yourself to know. The situation might come because
so you
I mind you, yes, at a point in time, I had been a poor MC because that was a novice to me. That was the first time that situation
happened. And no crying, you didn't know say you were poor.
That is it. But someone will rate you poor, but only the SC. Yeah. But it happened to me, that was when I was able to use that as a case study to know how to maneuver my way through it. So you have to do it over time to know how to handle uncertainties. So I won't fault someone unless the person has shown over the years. Oh, Charlie.
But what effect does such a poor MC have on the event?
Well, I mean, you mar the beauty of the event. You don't give people, you don't sell an experience. You are just sticking to the moment. But I believe in generating talkability right after the show. Why? Because okay, so if you are not able to distribute a complimentary card, at least one, someone doesn't ask of your complimentary card.
That's just check yourself.
One measure. Because on a daily, I'm able to either distribute 10 numbers or share complimentary card to at least 6 people to show that it's also a measure of feedback. You have done an event.
Request for your number.
Even compliment. Someone
compliment.
My daughter is admiring you so much. My son says this. That's feedback. But you have done an event.
Nobody's calling you.
No feedback. Not maybe calling you. There. First measure of your performance is after the event. So sometimes you close the event, I stick around. Deliberate 5 minutes. Let me give myself 5 minutes. Hey, MC, it's saying, I've been in the US, I've been to many events, but your style is different. Now picking, then what did I do right that you think, hey, baby, I will hear say, I'm in money. Then you pick feedback. So if on the very venue or at the very event that you're hosting, you are not able to either distribute a card or get a recommendation or someone giving you a positive feedback, you need to check yourself.
That is how you know that you are.
That's the first. That's when you said you didn't get your day. I respect the job so much that I don't want to borrow your words.
Okay.
That you didn't get your day. But till day I don't get my day. It's okay. Don't always assess yourself with your first blunder. No, I still have days that is what I'm saying. I'm able to cover up because I'm portfolio. But offer of the car. And also you get away with it. That's one thing about brand building. You get away with most of your abysmal performances because of your portfolio. Oh, portfolio one par, you say the any business.
Yeah.
You get away with it.
So with the way everybody is, portfolio. How expensive is portfolio?
I am not. If you call me expensive, it means I'm not part of your target MCs. I don't think nobody is expensive. I am not just part of your target market. I'm not expensive because I've had people that have. If I go to Accra, my flight, part of my PDF, my flight arrangement, say. The person reaching out first the client must place value on you and what you can do before you can even charge. So you are approaching portfolio. Hey, what you say no charging. You are coming because you know that Nipana is. So I'm not expensive. You maybe say you can't afford me because I'm man. Yes, it's different. And I'm also budget friendly. Sometimes I look beyond the record. I can see say no, such a person is very connected. To go to work to need juice. Oh, boss, Charlie, I'm
say when you miss Kai will be a say ECSTACY show. So Watch TV. Any great man and MC. And ye natina sia yedi enkomo yidi no MC portfolio said he studio ha aye de na enkomo no aye de then you refi ho kra say 225 abo.
Oh really?
Meanwhile we are closing at 230. Say see an portfolio ama ya shum nyina we are hoping say some other time
to mate a year invoice ama me on
what ya say obesa ba na ya to aso dwumedie no twagu e wo Facebook me pa cho few minutes ya kai ko join in it and some kakra portfolio e wo ma yeah wrap it up but ye pese any portfolio e di agro kakra hoping say also when ni ebeje ho now portfolio you're going to tell us your top 5 playlist e wo gather top 5 playlist currently into no obobo so a na ye de enwom kro no ashishim e de ama so mention the first 3 na ye mo
I think Stonebwoy Memories.
Stonebwoy Memories. Another number saying
currently 1.
Okay.
Then I love
first list. No.
Yes.
Memories by Stonebwoy.
Yes, I love.
There was video there.
Yes, very amazing video. It's that kind of you know, that kind of where you want to play when you are with
when you are with what?
When you are in the duvet.
Next,
I love John Jermaine In My Heart. I don't know if they have the video, but maybe.
Yes, current.
Current.
Current. Me no kasem prem kabia.
Well then, Adina and Kimpaluta. I love that song. I love that song, and yes, Memories is also part.
Okay.
And finally, I'll go for. Ooh.
You are mentioning 5 so.
Purple Smoke Ajekum.
Yes. By Purple Smoke.
And then the number 3.
Okay. 3 no you be shene ya ba man. You so you think
wrap
about
up with the 2.
Yes, Ajekum, Purple Smoke,
yes,
and Adina
Stonebwoy,
featuring
Kimpaluta,
and Stonebwoy Memories.
Added 2. So they added 2.
I think I added 2.
Yeah.
Ochiame Kwame, No Competition.
No competition. I feel na ba na say that.
Okay, I think it's
yes, a current song.
Current songs. Yeah, someone have a lot to choose from. Tony Dats. Tony Dats. Merci beaucoup. Yes.
And what
Tony
else?
Dats. Merci beaucoup. Then the final one. I think I love Blacko. So It Goes.
So It Goes.
Yes, So It Goes.
Okay. I nearly said na So It Goes na Nazia neighbor. Then me refi say ka
You
So It Goes.
Yeah.
Yes, So It Goes. So
yeah, that was Sibibre. So by Eradin Shram.
Thank you so much.
Make the show very ecstatic, very
do I say,
interesting,
how
and
do I receive
very
the compliments?
educative.
How do I receive
There is never a dull moment with you. Next time, may I sabra.
I call.